Hey guys, TMTRE here, also known as the man that reviews everything. Today we're going to be discussing some Moon Knight. Marvel put out a show last week titled Moon Knight on Disney Plus. Now, I totally forgot that this show was coming out. I lost track of time, I forgot what day it was coming out, and I totally missed the first episode. So I apologize for not doing a video on that if any of you were expecting it. If not, then hey, that's just me then. Anyways, I did get a chance to watch the first episode finally last night, and then the second episode came out afterwards. So I'm just going to touch upon the first episode real fast, and then I'm going to talk about the second one, and just give you guys my thoughts on the show and what I think about it. So, on the first episode, we get introduced to the character of Stephen Grant, who's this shy, awkward character. He works at a gift shop in a museum. He's very knowledgeable. He knows a lot about the history of Egypt and the Egyptian gods. The character of Stephen Grant is relatable, to me at least. You know, I used to be, well, I still find myself to be a shy, kind of awkward person at times, but I'm trying to be outgoing. Okay, enough about me. Anyways, sorry. Where was I? Stephen Grant. Yes, so he's the shy, awkward guy, and we get to see a little bit about him. I can relate to him because I see a little bit of myself in him. And in the comics, I guess the character of Stephen Grant is completely different. He's seen as the Bruce Wayne of Marvel. You know, he's Marvel's Bruce Wayne, also Marvel's Batman, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because he's a good-looking billionaire who has a lot of tech, and he's essentially Marvel's Batman. And he does remind me, I get that vibe, you know. After seeing the first episode, all this man kept saying too was, vengeance, vengeance. You know, I was like, dude, stop ripping off Robert Pattinson. Like, I don't know. But I see it a little bit, but he's just the total opposite of what he is from the comics. And it's cool that they changed them. And I guess they changed a lot about the character and about the story that they're telling. So I'm cool. You know, I don't know much about Moon Knight already. So if you're going to change the story, that's fine. Just show me this and I'll look into it. But I'm probably gonna do some research of my own later of the Moon Knight character. I'm probably gonna do some research of my own of the Moon Knight character a little bit later, because I do like this show. I like the first episode a lot. I like the second episode. I think this is a really good show. I think this is probably one of my favorite Marvel shows that they've put out on Disney Plus. I think I like it a bit more than Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But that's just me. But I really like the character. I like the character of Stephen Grant. I like the character of Moon Knight. And I like the character of Mark Spector. And Mark Spector, he is another personality of Stephen Grant, who is the key guy of Moon Knight, essentially. And to give you a little bit of backstory of Mark Spector, he was in the military, and on one of his tours to Egypt, he got severely injured. He was left for dead, and then this Egyptian god, Khonshu, came up to him, or found him, and spared him his life. And in return, all he asked for was for Mark to be the vessel of Khonshu, and he was granted the powers of Moon Knight. That's how that became a thing, you know. So we get told that in the first episode, but the first episode was really good. I love the scenery. I love the tone that they put in the show. I'm not saying it's gonna rush really fast, like it's gonna rush you really into the story, but it kind of shows you, you know, it puts you in the tone of where the show's going to be going. And if it's going to stay like this, then hell yeah, I'm excited, because the first episode was so sick. Like when he meets Ethan Hawke's character for the first time, and Ethan Hawke kills it, man. Like I think he's like stealing the show, because every time he's on screen, dude, he's killing it. And Ethan Hawke, he plays like this cult leader named Harrow, who is the vessel now for Ammit. And Ammit is another Egyptian god who judges people based on whether they've committed a sin or if they will commit a sin in the future. And if they have committed a sin or will, then Ammit kills them to kind of cleanse the world of all evil or all future evil. That's what Ammit is there for. And so I'm interested to see if we're ever going to see if we're going to see Ammit. Not in Harrow, but like in the Egyptian god form, because we've seen Khonshu. And I want to talk about the CGI real fast, because I feel like they kind of rushed the CGI. Some scenes, like in episode 1, the car scene, I feel like that was heavily CGI. I feel like it didn't look clean as a typical Marvel movie would, in a way. And I guess that has to do with budgeting and, the amount of money that's put into the show or whatnot. But that car scene did not look Marvel worthy, in my opinion. It looked heavily edited and green screened, but it was still a cool scene to watch, honestly. Like, just seeing him, like, kind of change personalities and then just kill people, like, that was awesome. But I think they focused more the CGI on Khonshu, because Khonshu looks clean. He looks clean. He looks good. The editing on him looks really nice. So I feel like that's where they kind of put all their time and effort to, was just making sure that the Egyptian gods look good. So I wonder if they're gonna ever show us Ammit and what Ammit will look like, because Ammit is supposed to be like this alligator crocodile Egyptian god. So I'm curious to see that. But that was just my critique on episode 1, really. Like, the whole episode was good. It was a good introduction, and I liked it a lot. Like, that's all I can say, really, because I need to know more of the character. And I needed to do research, so then I can give you guys a better description and a better thought. Give you guys my better thoughts and ideas of the show. But episode 2 continues right after episode 1. And episode 2, I think, was better than episode 1, because then we got to see more of Mark Spector. We got to see more of him. We got to see more of Moon Knight. And we get introduced to Mr. Knight, which I didn't know it was a thing until I kind of researched more into it. But Mr. Knight is pretty much Stephen Grant in the suit of Moon Knight, but yet he can manifest his own suit, in a way, his own costume. Moon Knight, from Mark Spector, we see him with the hood, we see him with the cape, but with Mr. Knight, Stephen Grant's Moon Knight, we see him with just a suit, a tie, white pants, and the mask, and that looks so sick. I loved it. I thought, oh my god, it looks so clean. The costume was just, it was so sick. But to see him fight and, like, in it, he's not the best fighter, but I get it. He just works in a museum. He's not a fighter, so I get it. And I hope throughout the show that we see Steven actually try to learn how to fight so he can protect himself from any danger that he might run into when Mark can't be summoned. But it's sick, like, the show is pretty fucking sick, and I like it. I can't wait for more episodes, and I hope they don't do a WandaVision thing. I hope, because what I mean by that is, in WandaVision, there was 8 episodes, somewhere between 8 to 10, but they stretched that show out so long, and they saved all the best parts for the end, like the final episode, or the final 2, I would say. But then they rushed it. They made it so quick, and they just expect you to kind of know what they're trying to, like, do. And I'm like, this should have been, like, kind of told throughout the whole season, not in just 2 episodes. And the episodes were, like, I think the finale was maybe an hour, but this episode before that, I think it was like 40 minutes. Like, so in total, an hour 40 minutes. Like, I don't know. I have my thoughts with that, but we're not here to talk about WandaVision. We're here to talk about Moon Knight, But Moon Knight is probably, I wonder how they're going to do it. Like I said, if they don't do the WandaVision thing and they tell the story really good throughout each episode and explain to us what they're trying to tell us with this character, because this is a new character that we're getting introduced to for the very first time, and don't mess it up, Marvel. Don't mess it up, because I already like the character. Like, I can't wait to see this guy fight alongside the other Marvel characters. Like, that's gonna be so sick, and I can't wait to see him incorporated with the Avengers and all that. Like, wow. And the blood in the show, there's blood. there's blood in a Disney show. And I'm sorry if I keep looking over there, but there's blood in a TV show, like in a Disney one. They did it for Winter Soldier, whatever, Falcon. Yeah, they did it for that. They also did it for, what's the other show? I forgot what it was. But they had blood, but then they went back and edited it. They edited it out of the show. Like, why? Like, I think it was a Winter Soldier. That's what I'm thinking about. With the scientists, when they shot him in the head, there was blood. But then now, like, there's no bullet wound, there's no blood, and he's just on the floor. Like, I don't know. It's annoying. It's annoying. And why did Disney Plus do a whole mature, like, separate thing? I don't. You guys know what I'm talking about. When they brought back Daredevil, Luke Cage from the Netflix to Disney, they did the whole mature rating and, like, separate it. So why did they do that and then not, keep the blood for the mature rating? I don't know. I'm frustrated with that. But I love the blood that I'm seeing, and I love the action sequences. I love the story. I love the acting. Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke is killing it. I'm loving it, and I can't wait to see more. I want to see the next episode so bad already. I want to see the whole season. I'm the type of guy who likes to binge, but in this case, since I'm going to be doing videos on each episode, I kind of got to do it like a week thing, So, but normally I would like to wait till the whole season's out and then watch it, because I don't know. That's just me. But these are just my thoughts on Moon Knight. Did you guys have the same thoughts as I did? What did you guys think? Did you guys like the first episode? Do you guys know anything about Moon Knight? Please educate me in the comments. I need the education on Moon Knight. If not, I'll do it myself. And hopefully next week I can do a better job at reviewing the next episode. And if you guys want me to break down the episode, like, on what happens in, like, scenes, let me know too, and I'll do that. But I kind of just want to talk about it, give you guys my thoughts on it, what I think. And now you guys know, hey, I'm a huge fan of Moon Knight, and this could be my favorite Marvel show by the end of it. So we'll have to see. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. My name's TMTRE, and I hope you guys have a good day today. Also, before I go, I also forgot. Sorry, my mind's just all over the place. Tonight, I'm going to be going to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and I should have a review on that right after I watch the movie. I'm going to come home, start recording, let you guys know my thoughts on it, and it's not going to be a spoiler review. I'm just going to let you guys know what I think and to go watch it if it's watchable or what. I like the first movie a lot. I love Jim Carrey in it, and I heard Jim Carrey shines in this one. So, hey, like I said last night, I can always take Jim Carrey every day, so let's go. But yeah, so look forward to that and many more videos to come throughout the week. And thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and liking and commenting. It really means a lot to me. I'll stop talking now, and I hope you guys have a good day. Spread the love, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.